Brittany Mahomes is allegedly upset about Travis Kelce's rumored relationship with Taylor Swift. You'd think she would be excited to have another Kansas City Chiefs wife or girlfriend to bond with, but that clearly isn't the case. It's obvious that there's major tension between her and Taylor, but the real reason behind Brittany's hate is seriously insane. So let's get into it. Before Taylor showed up at a Kansas City Chiefs game on September 24th, there had been a lot of buzz about her and Travis's potential romance. But what happened during and after the game was absolutely crazy. At a post-game press conference, Patrick Mahomes was asked about his teammate's famous love interest. Surprisingly, he revealed that Travis had only told him that Taylor would be attending right before the game. And what Patrick did on the field supposedly landed him in hot water with his wife. At one point during the game, Patrick waved in the direction of a particular private suite. That's exactly where Travis's mom, Donna Kelce, was watching the game with none other than Taylor herself.
At Arrowhead Stadium, sitting in a private suite with Travis's mother, Donna.
Seeing Taylor with Travis's mom was more than enough to get the internet talking. But Patrick waving in their direction, which alerted everyone to Taylor's presence, also ended up creating a ton of unexpected drama. Brittany has been known to get jealous of some of her husband's friendships. So once the clip of Patrick waving at Taylor across the field was shared on social media, it immediately sparked a feud between Taylor's fans and Brittany's followers. But that wasn't all. Brittany also shared a photo to her Instagram before that game, and people were going crazy in the comments section. It soon became a mess of argumentative speculations between Brittany's and Taylor's supporters. But what Brittany did instead of trying to clear the air was extremely telling. Brittany stayed totally quiet about anything related to Taylor. She didn't say that there wasn't an issue, and she didn't try to shut down the hate that Taylor was getting in the comments. And judging by what happened next, that silence was completely intentional. After the game, Taylor and Travis were seen leaving and heading to the after party together. The rumored couple supposedly met up with Travis's friends, teammates, and their partners. Patrick admitted that he'd finally been able to see Taylor there, and he called her cool and tremendous at everything she does. It really seemed like he had been truly impressed by her. On the other hand, Brittany still hadn't shared anything about Taylor. Interestingly, she wasn't even following her on Instagram. That, combined with her refusal to address the Taylor hate in her comments, has created a new shocking speculation. Many people believe that Brittany feels super threatened by Taylor. It's no secret that Brittany has been the most famous WAG from the Kansas City Chiefs for years. But she's obviously losing that #1 spot to Taylor now, and she is seemingly not happy. After the game and after party on the 24th, Brittany's hate for Taylor became a hot topic on social media. But how she acted during the Chiefs and Jets game on October 1st was drastically different. Instead of following Taylor on social media or squashing rumors that she couldn't stand the pop star, Brittany decided to just act like they were best friends. They were even seen talking together in the suite and hugging each other during the game.
She's here. Taylor is in the house.
But not everyone is convinced that the two women are actually on good terms. In fact, a lot of people think that Brittany is only pretending to be friendly with Taylor, and the reasons why are honestly unbelievable. Brittany loves being relevant, and she allegedly hates that she's not getting all of the media attention at games lately. But we've all heard the saying, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. And that's exactly what people think Brittany is doing with Taylor. During the Chiefs versus Jets game, Taylor was spotted with Travis's mom again, and they looked like they were really friendly with each other.
Brooke spent time with Kelce's mom, Donna Kelce, the two arm in arm.
Shockingly, she was also seen chatting with Brittany a few times that night. And because Brittany and her husband are such close friends with Travis, Brittany probably knew that it would be a bad look to completely avoid Taylor. But there was another potential reason why Brittany was behaving so strangely compared to the week before. At the game on October 1st, she clearly had a lot to gain by pretending to be besties with Taylor. Since the singer was also joined by her very famous friends,
including Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively, Sophie Turner, and Hugh Jackman.
This was the perfect opportunity for Brittany to act like she and Taylor were getting along just fine. Not only did she get to rub elbows with high-profile celebrities, but she was also able to stay in the spotlight. But what happened during the after party that night was insane. For some odd reason, Brittany's friendly energy with Taylor during the game did not follow through to the after party. If she was really as close with her as she pretended to be, you'd think she would have been socializing with Taylor or taking pictures with with her that night. But what happened instead was seriously bizarre. The only photos and videos of the party that Brittany shared on her Instagram story were of her hanging out with other people. You wouldn't even know that Taylor had been there, judging by Brittany's refusal to include her in any post. However, one of Brittany's friends, Miranda Hogue, shared a post on her Instagram that revealed Taylor definitely was there. In a photo that shows the women at the party posing together, Brittany's body language speaks volumes. In Miranda's photo, Brittany is next to her, smiling front and center. Meanwhile, Taylor is in the back left of the group and isn't even facing the camera. Not to mention, Brittany still isn't following Taylor on social media. Brittany seems to be proving that she'll do literally whatever it takes to stay relevant and on top, even if that means acting like she's friends with Taylor. But apparently, only when she thinks the public is watching. And based on how many people attended the game in New York just to see Taylor,
I'm super excited. Much more excited to see her than I am to see any of the football players.
Brittany knew exactly what she was doing. According to Today, after word got out that Taylor would be attending the Chiefs versus Jets game, ticket sales skyrocketed. TickPick, an online ticket marketplace, reportedly sold more than double the amount of tickets for the game once the news broke. But that's not all. Prices also increased from $80 per ticket on average to over $170 for a ticket. And based on what fans were saying before the game, that increase was directly related to people wanting to see Taylor. Brittany must be furious that so many people are talking about Taylor and Travis instead of her and Patrick. But she's obviously trying to play her cards right so that it looks like she and Taylor are friends. If they truly were, though, I feel like her actions would be very different. Brittany hasn't posted anything about Taylor, and it's definitely kind of weird that she's not following her on social media, especially considering that she is following Kim Kardashian. And we all know that Kim and Taylor had an intense feud in the past. At this point, all signs seem to point toward Brittany not actually being friends with Taylor, despite how close they might appear in public. Brittany clearly isn't carrying that same kind of positive energy in private. But as ridiculous as that is, it's really not very surprising. Brittany is probably counting on gaining some new followers in the form of Taylor's fans. If she can convince everyone that they're on good terms, she might get more attention from Swifties and from the media. But until she actually acknowledges Taylor's existence when the cameras aren't on her, there are still going to be doubts about her motives. It's so crazy how threatened Brittany seemingly feels by Taylor's rumored relationship with Travis. But as long as the public's attention is on Taylor, we can expect to see Brittany pretending to be her friend. After all, as soon as she realized how many eyes were on Taylor during the game on the 24th, she totally shifted gears. I think that's insanely suspicious, but now I want to know what you guys think. What are your thoughts on Brittany looking friendly with Taylor during the game, but not at the after party or on social media? Do you think she can keep up the act that they're friends, or do you expect to see Brittany treating Taylor differently at future games? Let me know in the comments below.